Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are on an assassination mission and we need to plow our way through here. Unfortunately, our ally has decided to mine the area. So we're going to move up with our Clint here and we're going to move into here. We're in short range targeting mode and we're going to fire on this guy with not everything we've got. We're not going to fire the Rocket 15, but we are going to fire the ERPPC here and clear out some of these mines. Now the Vindicator is about to move and I would prefer that the Vindicator hit some of the mines, but given our options here, we pretty much have to do this now. I mean, I could have reserved this Clint, but I didn't. So here we are.
Locking on target.
Do we have to attack ground to clear the mines?
Critical hit.
Maybe we have to attack ground to clear the mines. For some reason I was thinking that hitting him would have done the trick. But it would appear that it did not, so that's good to know.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to move up with this Centurion a little bit, up to perhaps here. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll fire on this guy.
Firing a full salvo.
That wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. The line holder moves up. It's going to overheat here pretty soon. That Vindicator is running very, very low on armor, though. These are only Thunder Mines. Okay. Let's go ahead and position the stealth here. And our hit odds are pretty bad on this. Our stealth's hit odds have been bad. Mostly because of into forest, target moved self, medium range. Okay, sure.
All weapons.
Some internal damage there.
Standing by.
Our Centurion's going to loop around over here. And we're going to see if we can fire that AC-20. We probably can't. We've got that refire penalty. Nevertheless, we did manage to finally hit it.
Target.
And that's a pilot ejection. We'll take it. The Whitworth moves up, fires on the Maxim. 12 damage. Okay, that'll do. The Maxim fires on the Centurion. 12 damage in return.
Light damage.
Sure.
Holding firm.
So maybe we're just going to go around these mines. Where is the propagandist at? We know they're a phase 22 mover, right, at one point, so they're probably in a light mech. Phase 19 currently. Unless there's more out there. There could be another reinforcement lance. Something with a searchlight, huh? Gonna be interesting getting there. Probably have to go down like this. Okay.
Good to go.
Well, the Clint is going to make its way over this direction. That would hit a thunder mine, and I would prefer not to. We'll just sink some heat.
Awaiting orders.
The Centurion can move up to here, and we're going to go ahead and drop our LRM-10 on this Maxim. We'll see if we do any damage. We do not. That's not shocking. The line holder moves up, fires on the Maxim. It gets 12 damage in.
What can I do for you?
Our stealth can move up to here, or potentially here. Either way, we're going to have blocked LOS. So I think we'll move here, which is slightly closer.
Right, Commander.
Fire on this guy, but I don't expect much. That was actually a lot more than I expected.
All out of short-range missiles, Commander.
Actually, technically you're out of chaff, but I know what you mean. More thunder mines.
Good to go.
I don't like the thunder mines, if I'm honest. Well, we'll potshot this guy with the AC-20. We did manage to hit. 96 damage there. Whitworth firing on the Maxim. That's a structure exposure. Swordsman moves up. That's a lot of internal damage on that Maxim. It's not dead, but it's very close. And it dies to burn damage. Perfect. So yeah, phase 23 out there. Phase 23. Did we exit combat? No, we did not. We did not exit combat. So we're going to need to head down over this way. We will take some thunders here. That's just instability? No, we took some leg damage. Yeah. It's not just instability. Good to know.
Standing by.
So we're going to sprint over to here with our Centurion, and we're going to need to try to close in on the Propagandist, which is a ways out there.
On the move. Full speed.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping there's a reinforcement lance. That'd be nice.
Receiving you.
Our Centurion moves up to here.
Going full throttle.
Phase 21, huh? Okay.
I hear you.
So our stealth is going to move up to here. And we're just going to see when we can get this guy on sensors. I'm starting to believe that there is no reinforcement lance. Is there a way down over here? Well, that's something I should have looked at. We're going to have to try to go down here.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. So we'll position there. And our there is no way down over here. We have to go all the way back over this way and down? Oh, that's disgusting.
On the move.
That is absolutely disgusting. See, that is why some people use jump jets.
We can do this. Let's go.
But I don't. Most of the time it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. Ah, a fireball. Okay, good to know.
What can I do for you?
Now we could take the stealth up this way, but I guess there is a way down over here. So we could take the stealth up over here,
Pedal
just to get
the
ourselves some sensors, hopefully. And I'll take the Clint up over this way as well. There, we have sensors. We're definitely going to want to be in long-range targeting mode, and this is extremely unlikely to hit.
It's go time.
And it did not. We're not shocked.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
So since there is a way down up here, actually, it's just way around the corner, this'll be okay.
Ready for orders.
So we are going to head up over this direction, and we're going to utilize the road to get up there a little faster.
Commander,
This Centurion is going to sprint up the road here,
go into full throttle.
and I believe we're only going to be able to fire the... Oh, we can fire the Ultra AC-5 at this range. There's not a whole lot of point, but let's give it a go. Only in X1 mode.
Primary target damage, Commander.
We got 2 damage in there. That's another 3 from the Valk. Okay, let's see what the fireball decides to do here. In before it's making a run for it, and its evac point is like here. We'd never catch it in that case. Whoa! What did it just do? Does it have mask that just failed?
Ready for orders.
Maybe. We're going to position the Clint over here. Is this impassable? This might be impassable. If so, a bit of a yikes.
Engaging.
But that fireball will eventually die.
Reporting negative damage.
Oh boy.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We're kind of messed up by this map right now. I think this might be
Go
impassable
turbo.
up here. If that's the case, then I'm really sad.
Awaiting orders.
So we're going to move up with this Centurion,
Affirmative.
and we're going to attempt to fire on the fireball as best we can. These odds are better.
Engaging target.
Not great. 6
for
internal damage there. And I am, because we have no real long-range weaponry on this Centurion, I am going to back it off and go the way that I know we can get down. I'm starting to think that we can't get down over here. 3 more internal damage on that fireball. Okay, it is evacing. Oh, okay, it has to come to us. We're good.
Get it on.
Yep, we can't go any further over this way. So I'm actually going to reserve and let him move towards us. Okay, he moved up over... Oh, wow, he moved really far.
Aye, aye.
Okay, we're going to position here. We're going to fire what we can on this guy. I am going to fire in X2 mode, just to double our odds here.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
I hear ya.
So the stealth can't really do much at all.
Orders.
This is going to get a little spicy. At this point, the Centurion needs to come up over this way and try to get to that denial zone,
my
but
way.
I don't think we get there. This map is really bad for us. The line holder doesn't really do anything to the fireball there.
Yes, Commander.
Our Clint is going to stay put, and I think we have to fire the rockets here. Our hit odds aren't great,
Locked on.
but if we can get a knockdown on him by taking out that leg, we hit nothing. I think we might fail this mission just because of the map.
Out of short-range missiles.
Let's see what our allies can get done. That's some internal damage there. Not enough. No internal damage from the Valk. Oh! I think he just tried to enable his mask again and crit his own leg. And knocked himself down. He's dead. GG. It's over. So, that was a big mistake by him, for sure. Finish that other leg.
Giving him everything I've got.
There we go. He could have gotten out there, I think, if he hadn't have tried to enable his mask. I'm pretty certain that was a mask issue. Well, let's see what we get here. If anything. In terms of salvage, that is. 500 KC bills, not bad. We took basically no damage. And, I mean... I suppose we could take the AC-20 Federated. That's better than our regular AC-20. Do we get MRM ammo? There's MRM 10s here. Yes, MRM ammo. That's very good for us. Safed AC-20 ammo, 3 tons. I'll take that. Standard FCS. Engine Core 240? We have 2 of them, but we'll take another. Fantastic. Now I'm going to sell that Engine Core 240, since we do have 2 of them. Fuel cell engines. I'm going to get rid of that. Small jump jet, generic structure. Armor-piercing machine gun ammo is nice. Streak SRM-2, 8 machine guns. We'll get rid of that. 2 LRM-5s, no thanks. Okay. So I think we have enough time here to go ahead and deploy another small mission. Like, an easy cash-generating mission is, I think, what we should go for here. Let's see what we can find. We're going to have to tick forward a little bit, but as long as we get one that's, you know, quite easy, and we can blitz through in a few minutes, it'll be fine. Nice time filler here for this last little while. As well as making us some of that cash that we so desperately need right now. Yep, go ahead and do that. So we're going to need to tick forward, it looks like 3 days here. 1, 2, 3.
Job's done, Commander.
Actually, we need 2 more days here. Sure. We'll buy extra supplies to boost medical efficiency. We're doing reasonably okay on C-bills for right now. So let's hop into our barracks here. And Coldfire, you can grab a point of tactics for that sensor roll.
Yes, Commander.
Coma, you can get a point of gunnery.
Confirmed, Commander.
Standard.
Ready for orders.
Ready for
Anything else?
Order.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, actually, Succubus, what do you drive? You mostly drive the Centurion, right? Yeah. I think a point of... Honestly, our Centurions aren't really getting in close enough to melee. Maybe a point of tactics for the tactics rolls. Let's do it.
Training complete.
Okay, and with that, we are, I believe, ready to deploy again. Let's double check our mech bay, but we should be fine. The Wolverine is actually in need of additional work. So let's go in here quick and see about refitting the Wolverine now that we have a few options. So we're going to want to put in probably something along the lines of our biggest engine core, the 240. And I do want to put in an energy accuracy FCS. We've already got one. Perfect. As far as our heatsink kits go, how many free heatsinks do we need? We do need one free heatsink. Okay, so that means that we're going to need to put in standard heatsinks, which isn't necessarily ideal, but we'll do something along the lines of that. I'd love to put in something like a pair of ER large lasers. I feel like we can't get away with this, but we'll give it a go. And then, like, medium pulse lasers would be amazing. Technically, this fits the tonnage. And we could just do, like, a rocket 20 there. Ferrofibrous armor. Endosteel structure. And that frees up 3.47 tons for heat sinks, but this is going to be way too much heat. I can tell you that right now. So we're going to need to drop the medium pulse lasers. And instead, we're going to go for perhaps just regular medium lasers, or the small heavy lasers. Let's go for small heavies here. Something like that. That will free up an additional 3 tons for heat sinks. Okay, so something like that. And then I feel like we drop the ER larges. We're going to have some tonnage issues here. But we drop the ER larges and put in ER mediums instead. And that does give us a lot of tonnage to work with. So maybe we drop the Rocket 20. And instead, we put in the MRM 20. Along with our MRM ammo that we got. That's, of course, in here. So our MRM ammo would go, say, down here. And then we have 2 tons to work with. We could drop the small heavy lasers. Upgrade those up to also being ER mediums, or just regular medium lasers. Yeah, just regular mediums. Like that. And then we drop just a tiny amount of armor over here. Like that. And put on one final heatsink. Something like this. That'll do. That'll do. We'll validate that, confirm it, and get that underway. But we do need to deploy again here. So let's go ahead and do that. I want this to be something quite simple that'll just make us some nice salvage money. Something like this one. This is an escort mission. That's maybe a little longer than I'm looking for. Defend base mission might be okay. That's an escort as well. Capture base. This is just a straight up battle here. What's the actual drop weight here? And we're pretty much best off with salvage. Okay, minimum drop weight. Okay. Cascatel? Sure. We can't bring the stealth. And I think that's acceptable. Yeah, I'm aware that that Centurion has unused tonnage. That's okay. Let's get in here, clean this up really quick. It's only a half skull difficulty. With the Cascatel, it should be absolutely no problem, in theory. So let's get this going. Any moment now. Come on, loading screen. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. So we need to destroy the local government lance. Due to logistical issues, we have only a single heavy air asset to task with the destruction of an isolated enemy force. We'd like to hire you to fill out the unit to full strength and provide support. With any luck, we won't have to do much more than confirm kills. Easy money, Commander. Indeed. So let's go ahead and begin that mission.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, any allies? No, no allies. They're up over this direction. We will land just right here.
Great. I get to choose between hellfire or a frozen death. Look at that terrain.
Just trying to decide if I want to attack from this angle or this
Nominal.
angle.
My mech's handling the cold just fine.
I'm thinking this one.
Ready to get it on.
Okay, so the Clint is
Waiting for orders.
the one that's going to move here. And we're just going to position here.
Hightailing it.
Okay, we do see an additional ferret. This is not too bad. Are we better off in long-range targeting mode here? Most likely. Let's see, 12.5, 1.2. Yeah, we are better off here. Well, we're better off here with the medium pulse lasers, but not with the ERPPC. But we'll pot shot this. I don't expect much. 4 damage was more than I expected, in all honesty. Okay, so this is going to be the ferret moving. Barrage here. Well, that's awkward. I guess that means we're heading off this way with everything but the Clint. Okay.
Standing by.
So the Cascatel is going to make its way up over this direction.
Confirmed.
And let's see here. We have plasma cannons, chem lasers, we have quad missiles, and eye rockets. And this is a Ripper up here. Okay. We'll just do this.
Affirmative.
And yeah, it's just the 3, so this is going to be super quick.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
This is going to be super quick.
Standing by.
This Centurion is going to sprint its way up over here.
Double time. Let's go.
And we're waiting at this point on this guy to move. He backs off. That's fine.
Aye, aye.
This Centurion is going to sprint up over here.
Going to full throttle.
And let's see what we've got. 0.9, 0.9.
Engaging target.
No damage. We didn't expect any.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Just rolling it on the off chance. Ah, there is an enemy mech up there.
I'm picking up a
Reinforcements.
sensor trace. Looks like enemy
Okay.
reinforcements.
That's fine. They're going for the Cascatel.
Systems holding.
So they have a tank out there somewhere. Actually, that's another helicopter.
I await your command.
So our Cascatel is going to move up to here.
I'm walking here.
And we're going to check hit odds. 26. 14. Out of range on the Cattle Master. And this ferret is the one that we go for, I think. Actually, no. It's the Ripper here. Fantastic. Do it. Also fire 1 round of eye rockets, just to make sure.
Target acquired.
Okay, so we didn't kill it.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
Slightly unfortunate, but okay, that's fine. Was that mines? Or was that just very poor shooting? Hard to say.
On my way.
It was mines. That's okay. We'll light this guy up. We should, if we hit with things, be able to take him down.
Firing all weapons.
Unfortunately, we only hit with 2 LRMs. Cattle Master moves up, does not fire.
Orders.
Our Clint is going to come down over here. We're definitely going to be better off in long-range mode right now. And just checking these hit odds. We're going to pot shot this Mantis.
Target confirmed.
Didn't expect to hit. That'll be fine. So, what else do they have? We know they have this cattle master. Actually, they have 2 cattle masters. Actually, I'm not sure that this one's a cattle master, but they have 2 mechs, and they have this helicopter.
Good to go.
So our Centurion is going to run up to here,
Going full speed.
and we're going to fire on this vehicle. We're probably not going to hit it, but we'll give it a go.
Copy that.
We did hit it, and it's shot down. So yeah, that's 25% of the reinforcements.
Reporting.
There goes the barrage. Fantastic. Phase 19, so this ferret will move. We'll see what it does here. Goes for the Cascatel. We don't care. Yeah, there's definitely a few more of them out there than expected, but that's fine. That Mantis moves in. Goes for the Clint. Doesn't really get anything. Okay.
Standing by.
The Clint is absolutely going to move into here. We're going to go into short-range targeting mode. And we're going to fire on this Mantis.
Firing on target.
It wasn't great hit odds, but that's okay. The Ripper moves in, engages the Clint, doesn't do anything.
I'm your spaniel.
Okay, the Cascatel is going to make its way northward here. We'll target something like this as our angle. And I think that we are probably going to actually go for this hunter out here, this cattle master. That's our best hit odds. I'm also going to fire a quad missile. Light him up. That was a lot of damage.
I think I hit something good.
Excellent.
I'm out of SRM.
So the hunter moves up. Fires on the Cascatel, not like we care.
Standing
At this
by.
point, our Centurion is going to sprint up to here,
On my way. Double
and
time.
we'll just check hit odds. 28%, that's probably going to be our best. Actually, technically the Valk is better. Technically the Hunter is best. Yeah. Try to light him up.
Firing a full salvo.
That was really solid, actually.
Reporting critical hit.
That was amazingly solid. Okay, they're shooting mines at the Clint. That's fine for now.
Orders.
This Centurion is going to sprint up as it can. And here will be that
On it.
position. 5.4 on the Ripper, 1.9 on the Mantis. These hit odds are very bad, but we're going to roll them. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. Pretty much what we expected.
Failed to connect.
Okay, next round. Who do they move? It's going to be the Ripper first. And the Ripper just moves out.
Got
Okay.
something you want done?
Now, we're expecting this to be mined. I'm just going to go for the Mantis here. I was hoping for slightly better hit odds than this. Only 8 damage. Very sad. Very, very sad indeed. That said, we're still closing in here. A barrage here. I mean, we're planning on moving down this way anyway, so that's completely fine. Interesting positioning of that ferret.
Orders?
The Cascatel is going to come up over here. And its mission is to eliminate this hunter. Go ahead and drop a bomb rack on it. It's dead. It was never going to survive that.
Enemy down.
Okay, so that's 67% of the local government lance. Fantastic.
They're getting the angle on me.
That's fine. I actually don't mind that in the slightest. Phase 16, that's going to be their Vindicator. The Vindicator is who the Cascatel, or rather the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is who the Cascatel is going to be going after next.
Yes, Commander. Commander.
So this Centurion here is going to move down over here. We have 2 rounds to get out of this.
Confirmed.
So we're going to then attack this ferret, I think, unless our hit odds are just that much better out here. 28.1, 30.9. They are better on the Valkyrie, so I guess we'll go for the Valk here.
Affirmative.
That was super solid. He lost his evasive, so that's
Commander.
actually really, really good. We're going to move up to here with this Centurion, and we're going to fire on the ferret most likely. 20.3, 9.2. Yeah, definitely fire on that ferret.
Roger that.
Only 10 damage. Bad luck, but not surprising. Didn't have the best of hit odds there. So that Mantis is going for another rear arc attack on the Clint. Unfortunately, it got to move essentially twice in a row there.
Waiting for orders.
But our Cascatel is going to make its way up over here and hit that Valk, and it's going to do a lot of damage. We are going to go ahead and fire a pair of bomb racks on it. I'm also going to fire all of our missiles and rockets. I want this Valkyrie dead right now, and since it's unsteady, now is our opportunity.
Locked on target.
Slightly overkill, but it is dead.
Farewell, sweet prince.
Fantastic.
I'm out of short
So
range.
this Centurion is, at this point, going to close in here. And we're going to fire on this ferret again. And it should be dead. Indeed it is.
One for the scrap heap.
Fantastic. So phase 16 is going to be the guy way out here. There's only 2 left. And he really retreated far.
Yes,
Okay.
Commander.
That's a little bit unfortunate. If we look at this Mantis, it has the same armor in its side arcs that it does in its rear arc, and its side arcs are slightly
Ready for
weakened.
orders.
So we're actually better off to move here. And yes, I am expecting mines.
Coordinates received.
Yep. And we're going to fire the rocket and hope to shoot this Mantis down.
I got it.
There we go.
One more for the trash heap.
And so
out of that
now
far
we
out.
need local government reinforcements taken out. Now we can't get there with this Centurion. It's to be
Acknowledged.
expected. The barrage goes off, hits nothing.
Good to go.
And this Clint is going to move up to here.
On the move.
And we're definitely going to switch to long-range targeting, and we're going to pot-shot the ERPPC, but it's extremely unlikely.
Roger.
Yeah, whole lot of nothing. We're not shocked by this in the slightest. The Ripper closes in, which is nice.
Commander.
And this Centurion is just going to position... That's out of LOS, unfortunately.
Copy
We're going to
that.
position here. And we'll do what we can.
Copy that.
Which is apparently 5 damage.
For orders.
Okay. We're going to close in with our 10J Centurion.
Thy will be done.
And our Cascatel is going to close in as much as possible. Now, hit odds on this are not great.
Roger that.
Yep, we missed everything.
Oh, come on. This game's rigged.
You're not wrong.
I'm
Luckily, we get to move our Cascatel immediately again. So we're going to move into point-blank range here. Actually, are we better off positioning like this? Yes, we are.
ready. On my way.
This is our better positioning. Light him up.
Feel my wrath.
There we go. Fantastic. So we're not really expecting too much good for salvage out of this. It was a milk run, just as expected. And that was always the point. So let's see how much we actually end up making from that. It won't be very much in terms of raw sea bills. We might be able to get a decent amount from salvage, but we'll see. We'll see how much actually ends up happening there. At 3,000 after our costs were deducted. 3,000 sea bills. Not worth a lot, that's for sure. In fact, it's going to be negative when we figure in the fact that... Ooh, Heavy Rocket Launcher 5. When we figure in the fact that we are going to have repair costs for our armor, it's going to be negative for sure. We could take the Guardian ECM. That's a pretty valuable thing. Otherwise, we could take ER small lasers, but I don't really like that as an option. Those are all very tiny engine cores. We knew it wasn't going to be particularly good on the salvage front. But maybe what we should do is just go for the Ripper parts here for scrapping. And we got a fair number of parts there, which will make this profitable. So that is absolutely fine. How much is it going to cost us to repair? Probably maybe like 30, 40,000, something like that. We'll see how that goes. Any moment now with the loading. RogueTech's loading is not its strong suit. There we go. Fantastic. How much you gonna charge, Yang? 22k, almost 23. Yeah, go for that. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and scrap those helicopter parts that we're definitely not going to utilize. And it should be like down over here. Yep, ferret parts. See, that's quite profitable. Tracked APC parts, that's less profitable. Ripper. Reasonably profitable. Mantis, yep, that's a good one. Anything else here in terms of vehicles? Yes, Saladin parts. Wonderful. Any others? That looks like it, other than this Bulldog. Okay, well that puts us up over 2 million C-bills, and that makes me very happy indeed. It is, however, well past time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to finish our repairs and deploy again. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.